Hello and welcome to IU NewsNet Daily. I'm Catherine Patterson. Today we're bringing you news on a potential countrywide TikTok ban, and we'll tell you how artificial intelligence continues to branch out at IU.
And I'm Tyler Vondry. We have the latest on Hoosier baseball in the highly anticipated Little 500 qualifications.
And it is National Puppy Day, and who doesn't love that? Stay tuned to see how you can celebrate. NewsNet Daily begins now. The popular video-sharing social media app TikTok and its more than 100 million U.S. users may be running out of time here in the United States. Joe Biden announced his threat to ban the Chinese-owned app if owners did not divest their shares. The CEO of the company, Shou Zi-Chew, will be testifying today before a U.S. congressional committee, answering questions about the Chinese government's access to United States user data. Indiana Senate Bill 480, which would ban gender-affirming care for minors, is headed to the full Indiana House of Representatives. There were protests at the State House Tuesday morning and several hours of public testimony. The proposed illegal care would include gender transition procedures, though many healthcare providers testified that minors do not receive these procedures. The bill would also ban puberty blockers and hormone therapy. It recently passed out of the House Public Health Committee. The bill had previously passed the Indiana Senate in late February. Should it be approved by the House, the measure would go to Governor Eric Holcomb's desk. And more from state government. Walgreens drugstores in Indiana will no longer offer emergency contraceptives. The company received a letter from 20 attorney generals, including Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita, saying they believe the practice to be illegal. Now the drugstores fear legal trouble. There's not a Walgreens within 10 miles of Bloomington. The closest is in Martinsville. Students can already receive free emergency contraception from the Student Health Center pharmacy. Earlier this month, IU opened a healthcare research institute funded by Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay and family. The $3 million donation created a hub for healthcare research with a particular focus on the stigma around mental health. The institute is located in Morrison Hall. Researchers will look into topics like health equity, sexuality, and the effects of climate on mental health. In more news from IU, there's a new research initiative called Accelerating Imagination. The focus is on artificial intelligence, researching it, teaching about it, and humanizing it. One of the primary goals is to find AI-based solutions that serve IU and business enterprises while maintaining ethical standards of practice. And now turning to sports, we have Tyler to get us up to speed on Hoosier athletics.
That's right, Catherine. And to start us off, we are going to turn to the baseball diamond. Indiana baseball secured a 15-5 win over in-state foe Indiana State Tuesday night. The Hoosiers captured the win by posting an 11-run outburst in the bottom of the 7th inning. It was the first double-digit run inning by the Hoosiers offense since 2016. It was a big day for the Hoosiers offense led by sophomores Carter Matheson and Brooke Tibbetts, who each posted 3 hit nights and who combined for 4 RBIs and 6 runs scored. Indiana now moves to 14-7 on the season and will look to keep their 5-game win streak alive on Friday when the Hoosiers host Ohio State at 6 p.m. Indiana men's swimming and diving placed top 5 in both opening night relays on Wednesday night at the 2023 NCAA Men's Swimming and Diving Championships. To start the meet, the 6th-ranked Hoosiers placed 5th in the 200-yard medley relay, and then to end the night, they followed that up with a 4th-place finish in the 800 freestyle relay. In the 200-yard medley, Indiana earned its best finish and first podium finish since 2018. With their performance on Wednesday night, the Hoosiers now sit 5th in the team standings with 58 total points, which is 10 points behind leader Arizona State. Now turning things over to Abby Heyman, who has the latest news on Little 500.
Thanks, Tyler. Little 500 qualification rounds are here, so let's get into what happens. All teams registered for Little 500 will attempt to qualify by racing 4 consecutive laps, each rider completing 1 lap. Teams are given 3 total attempts. Their fastest qualifying time will be the one selected. Each team will begin with 1 warm-up lap. When the first rider crosses the start-finish line, the official time will begin. In between each lap, the riders must switch the bike from one person to another within the exchange zone. This is often one of the most difficult parts of the race for riders, passing off the bike without stopping and within the zone, which is 16 feet on either side of the start-finish line. The time stops once the fourth rider crosses the finish line. The top 33 men's and women's teams will qualify for the Little 500 race. Qualifications rounds will start Saturday morning at 8 a.m. at Bill Armstrong Stadium. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Abby. And one thing before we go, it is National Puppy Day. This annual holiday gives you a chance to tell your furry friend just how much you love them, whether that's posting a tribute on Instagram or giving them some extra treats. Now, yesterday we told you about a large-scale breeding operation busted in Bloomington, and those poor pups need homes. So if you're interested in fostering or adopting one of those dogs, you can find more information on the Bloomington Animal Care and Control Facebook page by the end of the week. You can also find information about donating. Right now, they need bedding, toys, and treats. Now, I personally love puppies. I don't have one of my own, but do you have a dog?
I do. Her name is Jasmine, and she is the sweetest puppy. Jasmine, I hope you get all the treats and belly rubs today, and I don't think anyone is more excited than National Puppy Day than me. For me, it is Christmas, National Puppy Day, and National Barbie Day. If you know,
okay.
You know.
Well, that's a wrap for today's IU NewsNet Daily. Tune in for the latest updates on all Hoosier news and sports.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at IUNND.
For IU NewsNet Daily, I'm Katherine Patterson.
And I'm Tyler Vondry. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.